All right, welcome to Dale Kramer's Custom Cars today. Today we're working in the shop. We're working on making log manifolds. It's for the Hemi Duster. Um, I actually defy paying $700, $800, and now with the tariffs, they went to $850, $900 for a set of headers for my car. If it was an LS, it's only $179.95. But a foreign company owns, it's called Stellantis that owns Dodge, and these companies have to pay royalty fees to these other guys. And then second of all, it's the name Mopar. When you hear the name Mopar, parts seem to be up, and then, but the value of the cars seem to fetch more money. So people are just trying to cash in, I think, and I will not pay $900 for a set of headers for my car. I built headers for my '66 Dart that time with um, I put the 5.7 in there as well, Hemi, and I built log manifolds for that. But these are going to be a little different than them. I learned a lot of things from building them, and they're powering that car, and the car has balls and all that stuff. So, and they're not restrictive. Let me tell you, maybe they're not as good as a $900 header, but they're way better than what the stock manifolds were. Okay, and they made 400 horse on the stock manifolds. So that should give you a rough idea what I do. So what I did is I took the gasket and I traced it out on this 1/4 inch. I don't have 3/8 plate, so I'm using 1/4 inch, the next best thing. And I traced it out onto there. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my reciprocating saw, because I don't have a plasma cutter yet. I'm hoping if I save up money and stuff, I don't make no money on this channel, so the thing is I have to save my nickels and dimes and stuff to buy that stuff. But anyway, I'm going to take my Sawzall and I'm going to cut this out, and then that other one, I got one over here that I traced out. But you can see how I traced this out now. Hopefully you can kind of see that. Let's see if I can out maybe. Yeah. So I had to take 2 pieces of metal, because nobody sells metal around here. I got to drive 50 miles away, or like the people that you buy from locally, it seems like it's gold. So I don't know what it is. This world is going crazy, guys. But um, but I keep going. I just got to dig deeper in my pockets to find the money to work on this thing. I don't make no money on the channel, so I can't take that money there, and stuff, because there's none. So anyway, let's. I ain't gonna videotape me sawing this whole thing, but I will. Wonder, can we snap that up? One snap. There you go. Because the video's too long. People don't like that videos when they're long. So, but you want to use at least 1/4 inch flanges. At least 3/8 is probably the best, But 1/4 inch is good, So let's get some. I think this blade's just about had it. Let's grab a new blade here somewhere. I should have one. I bought these blades. Seems like blades too. The other day I went to. It's called Gopher. It's up in St. Cloud off of Lincoln Avenue, St. Cloud, Minnesota. And what they do is they buy closeouts, stores going out of business, various things. Well, they had some Sawzall blades there, and the way the price tag was, they were only $2.79 a piece, and these things, you could tell they were old. The package was yellow. So I went to work and I bought them. Okay, this is a while back, and let me tell you, those things lasted forever. It actually blew my mind. And So yeah, so quality of stuff must be going downhill as well because we don't have no consumer protection agency watching out for us anymore. That was demolished underneath the current administration, but um, so because they were after him, so what do? You get rid of them. So well, then that hurts us all. And I didn't do anything wrong to anybody to deserve that, but I wouldn't hurt a soul. I can't do that. I cry over stupid shit. So anyway, getting back to business here. Oh, that's the first time. Must be quality again. Yeah, maybe not this time, but this time it was operator error. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut this out. Okay. Maybe I should. I'll cut it from the other side here. Okay. What I should do is make that mark all the way across, shouldn't I? Here's the straight edge. Where's my I think I threw it in there, but obviously I can find everything else except for what I need. There we go. Just draw this over here. Keep everything kind of organized here so we know where everything's at. So. A little bit more. Yeah. Oh, let's see. I'm putting these over here, ain't we? Okay. Well, I wonder if I should take it outside and cut this long. I gotta cut this piece off here. Maybe what I should do. No. Let's cut this off straight first of all. Oh, let's get it closer to the vise here. Okay, now I ain't gonna videotape me cutting everything here. No, I still gotta cut this line right here off this piece, you know. Then we can start drilling holes and stuff like that. So I'm gonna finish the rest of this up here, cutting that out, and I'll be right back with you. All right, now maybe you guys can hear me now. Let's uh, let's do this now. Okay, what I want to show you is that I got the drill guide here, you know. Now, these are the actual bolts, you know, that go in there. Well, you know, they're like 5/16, okay? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a hole of 3/8 so you can fudge this thing a little bit because you know how it is when you free do this. You know, it's you might have to fudge it a little bit. So anyway, I got 3/8 drill bits here. Might have to sharpen these. But then I also got this centering tool, you know, and what it does, it pokes it puts your dimple right in the center of the hole here. So let's see. I wonder how we can do this. Would this be better? Yeah, maybe that's better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this now, put these bolts over here so I don't lose them. Here, let's do this. Let's get this all here. Let's see. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the centering tool now. We're going to drill. We're going to dimple our holes for our drill bit so our drill bit don't wander around. And that looks off already. That's strange. Why is this one so far off? Well, according to that, it's right. Okay, I'm just going to go by what the tool says. I got this other one. I got it. Hmm. Maybe I'm trying too hard there. Okay. Okay, we got them all dimpled. Now, okay, so what we're gonna do next is 1 7/8 one. I got 1 7/8. By the way, that was a 3/8 bit, by the way. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to see once. Mark these in the middle. No, that doesn't work for ship. So, okay. What I'm trying to do now. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. Okay, that's fine. I'm just trying different ways. What I'm gonna do is, I think I'm just gonna center the deal on there. Okay, well, let's get all these holes, mounting holes drilled, and we'll see if it fits the heads. What I did is I set up my 6.4 with a set of 5.7 Hemi heads on it, just to, because I'm gonna have to weld. I'm gonna have to tighten this up to the heads. And I'm gonna have to weld the pipes on there so I don't warp, And then I got to do a little welding here and over there and there and there and there, and maybe sit down, have a couple beverages, then get up and do it again. And um, so let's head over to the drill press for a little bit. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna grab the flashlight here yet. I think I'm still wondering if we're gonna have to sharpen drill bits yet too. I don't know. Okay, so flashlight is gone. Okay, that's good. Couldn't have gone too far though. Okay. I gotta. All right. How's that? Okay, I can see now. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, it's crooked. God darn it! I tell ya. Well, here, let's do this. Let's move this over like that. It's gonna be better than nothing. One day that's gonna get caught in the thing if I don't fix that. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. What the hell? All right, come out of there. Good deal. Woo, yeah, baby. Probably ain't enough either. Oh, not at all. Too much fulcrum pressure. You gotta put it way inside here somewhere. Move this. Maybe we'll just start drilling them at the bottom. No, we can't do that either. Okay. Okay. Yep. See if we can grab it this way. No, it's probably the table's probably going to be out of adjustment, right? Come on. Move over there, can't you? Time I get this hole drilled, will be way off, I suppose. Yeah, I should be using oil on it. I'm hearing it already. Yeah, you should use oil on there. Yeah. Oh, well. I'm not, so. Let's see now. Still ain't enough. Oh, jeepers creepers. I'm sorry. Isn't there enough now for now? They whistle like that if this thing goes at an angle. And the problem is it's going at an angle. So, I don't think. Nah, there's not enough room to put it there. Because I can't find a happy medium here. Hey. Just trying to get this done. Gotta get that motor started eventually. That's gonna be too far out again, ain't it? Let's put the scooter back in here. Okay, so we got two. We're working on the fourth hole out of 16. So we're just gonna film this plate, and then I'll go to work and. Yeah, we are getting there. So let's go for that one next. It's starting to look like a header flange anyway. That's a good thing. Okay. So that's too far out. Okay. Let's get this in here a little bit. Oh, we gotta move the thing over now, don't we? Okay. All right. Okay, so there's those. Okay. Now I'm going to do the other side. I'll be right back. Last hole, 16th hole. 2 holes per cylinder for mounting. Okay, so there's that. Now let's go see if we can mount it on the motor. It's probably so hot I probably can't grab it right now. Huh? No, I guess I can. Okay. All right, I'm gonna show you how I mark these. What I do is I flip this hole saw upside down, and I center them on the holes that I made, marks, I mean. I center them to the best of my ability. Okay, I can see that probably ain't gonna work. Okay. Now I normally put this hole cutter in there, or this hole cutter. I can't even talk right today. I'm talking with shit in my fucking mouth. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me, I swore. Hmm. Okay. There's gotta be a better way. We're gonna have to draw an X through there, ain't we? Draw an X through there. Oh, pardon me. Meanwhile, the dogs and all saying, "Come on, let me out, let me out." So, there's a couple different ways I could do this. Hmm. Yeah, that's too much measuring. Let's see, we'll go like this. There we go. Okay, like this a little bit. Then we'll go this way. I am so sick of this already, guys. Yeah, this ain't gonna work. I don't have a fine enough pen for that. Okay, let's shut that down right away. Using X, we can find center. I gotta figure this out. I don't know. I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. I'm too sexy for my hole saw. Too sexy for my hole saw. Oh, oh shit, you got that on the mic. Oh, let's just try it right there. Looks pretty good. Visually, that one looks perfect. Visually, this one looks like it's down a little bit, but I think I deliberately did move it down, didn't I? It's trying to give me some more meat between that bolt hole. Mm-hmm. See, I want that over just a little bit, I think. There we go. Perfect. So we got one right there. 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 Okay, that's where our hole saw is going to go through. And let's see what else we got to do here. I'm a wandering. Man. Okay. So let's put this over here. Oh, I got too much stuff up here. Hey, that's perfect. Perfect. Okay. Let's put this over there. Put this over here. Grab this over here. Put this over here. Grab this over there. As you can tell, I'm probably going insane. Everything has to be so perfect. Or somebody will pick it out and say, hey, you should have did it this way. One. That mark's almost gone. Oh, that looks perfect right where it is. Two. Can't see nothing. Hmm. Not a winner. Chicken dinner. Okay. Perfect. Let's move this over so we got some room to work here. So we got some room to work here. Because we got to get it done someday. Perfect. Okay. Let's set that there. Let's shut this off. That needs to get on a charger. It's almost dead. There's that. Then we got one here. We got one there. And one there. And one there. Okay. Boy, that looks like a mess. But that's fine. That's the way it's supposed to look. Anyway, please like and subscribe, guys. On the next one, we're going to drill some holes. Because I have to go have dinner. And I have to let the puppy out. Because otherwise, it wouldn't be good. So you guys have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you in the next video. Please like and subscribe if you want. Take care. Bye-bye.